Daphne, I'm so proud of you. Great job. Is that weird seeing yourself on that big screen like that? No. A total natural. Here, why don't you hold it like this, and that way they can hear you with us, okay? So, why did you want to do this?
Because if I were one of them that don't have hopes, I would be cold, and it doesn't seem right for some people to have homes and some people to not have homes.
Yeah, you'd be cold, and you'd want a home. It's good. Like you responded to something really well. That's really cool. How did you feel when you were doing that?
Nice that families want to help people that don't have homes.
Yeah, you felt nice. Yeah, I think you are nice. I think you're really nice. I'm so proud of you. You're teaching me how to be nice. You know what I mean? Sometimes your teacher is the one who teaches you, and sometimes you get to be the one who teaches. Thanks for teaching me, and my friends. You're a good teacher. That's pretty cool. All right, Mom. So, how did you go when you felt put on the spot by your daughter a little bit?
We started with 20 bags, and then she thought, we should do more. I go, great, how many? She's like, 200. Okay.
Vision and strategy.
So that's a big ask. And we were fortunate enough to kind of have the resources and try and figure out how to make that goal happen, which it did. In 36 hours, we fundraised online, and then in 36 hours, we exceeded our goal of $819 to $1,060 were donated by, past clients and peers and strangers and just anybody. It was amazing.
Facebook gone right.
Facebook gone right, yeah. And so that was amazing, but I think, what, do you want to say something?
Yep.
We started with 20. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, well, yes, last year we did 30. She continues to remind me that we did 10 more last year.
Right.
We did more. I think, something that you had brought up and asked before this was, how do you, for someone stuck in this state of intention, and go ahead.
Yeah, I just find that I can do this where I can have really generous intentions. Yeah. And then I can find it difficult to transition from generous intentions to generous living.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes my hunger for generosity is satiated, is satisfied just in having better ideas about it.
Yeah.
So when the faith of a child confronts you, how do you transition, and how can we transition from good intentions about generosity to hey, here's something I can do?
Yeah, the problems seem really big, they seem overwhelming, and I think that's what paralyzes us from doing action. And so to kind of switch the perspective, think about a time you were on the receiving end of a small act of kindness. How did that make you feel? How did that change your day? Did it color your attitude? Did you treat people differently? For the person that gave that small act, it didn't probably seem like a big deal, but to you, it was bigger. And we don't live on an island. We're not in bubbles. So whatever you receive fans out to all the people that are in your life and that you touch. So to think that, it's only one person, or it's only 20 people, that's not a thing. That doesn't exist, because we're all more than one person. So that perspective helped me, helped me want to help Daphne realize this project. And then,
That's awesome. That's awesome. Being willing to settle for small because it can get bigger.
Yeah.
That's very Jesus talking about the kingdom is like a mustard seed stuff that comes to my mind.
And if I could add one more thing. Somebody said to me recently, done is better than perfect. And I think that's the second obstacle that we get hung up on, is the execution of these things, right? Is it cute enough? Is the packaging good? Is it trendy enough? Is it viral? Is this idea interesting? Biblical generosity isn't a Pinterest project or a blog post.
Yes.
Imperfection is how God has done, the Bible, right? Imperfect people, imperfect situations. So my challenge, our challenge as a family, and we're going to continue to be challenged this way because it's not easy. It's not like now we're instantly awesome, great generosity people.
Right.
Is to answer that call. I think that voice inside of you, it's the Holy Spirit, and to be obedient to it, and then to trust that imperfection is the medium where God does his best work.
Yes. Yes and amen.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, Daphne, I'm going to pray for you and your mom and your dad. And wait, do you have brothers and sisters too?
I have one brother.
One brother. Okay, what's his name?
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Okay, good. We're going to pray for you guys, all right? Jesus, thanks for this incredible family, the Calsos. Thank you that you work through the faith of a child. And we should never fold our arms at that, but we should be people who kneel down like you did to those kids who ran to you, and you said, let the children come to me. Theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Would that be true today? That Daphne would experience you and know you every day of her life. And Lincoln too. And Mom and Dad, Sheena and Jason, would they be blessed for being a blessing to many? Would you give them the joy of the kingdom? Give them access to all your joy, all of your hope, that they would be a shining beacon of light in North Seattle. Thank you. We love you. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Good job, Daphne. Give them a hand.